In community ecology, communities are defined as an association of interacting populations. The way that this assemblage of species interacts, called interspecific interactions, makes up an important part of how we define and understand communities. As ecologists, we want to understand how interactions between species affects their ecology and biology. The first type of interaction we're going to be discussing this week is called interspecific competition. Wherever different species coexist together, they often compete for the same resources. For example, trees in a dense forest will compete for light, space, and even water and nutrients in the soil. If multiple species inhabit the same niche, they run the risk of becoming extinct when one outcompetes the other. This is called competitive exclusion. This pressure can cause some species to shift their niche to avoid competition with other species that compete for similar resources. For example, two birds competing for the same insect prey might start eating slightly different prey. Such behavioural changes may even result in cause character displacement. For example, one of the birds evolving different beak shapes to better exploit their new food source. Another important form of interspecific interaction is called symbiosis. Symbiosis can be seen when multiple species live together, whether on top of or inside of each other, like insects living on this leaf, or the parasites living on this bird. Parasitism is a type of symbiosis where one species gains a benefit from another species whilst harming it. On the species level, parasites and hosts are often locked into an evolutionary arms race to try and get the upper hand over the other. Conversely, positive symbiosis occurs when each species benefits from the interaction. For example, nitrogen-fixing bacteria that live in plant roots fix the nitrogen from the soil, providing food for the plant. In turn, the plant provides a stable environment for the bacteria to live in. All of these types of interspecific competition can therefore have important consequences for communities, how they function, and the types of species we might find in an area.